What's happening, people? What is going on? It is Monday, the day after the nightmare that was Newcastle yesterday. I suppose you're all wondering right about now exactly what this video is all about. Why have we got an extra video? You usually get in the Premier League review show. That is still coming up. We are working on that one. It will be coming soon. But obviously you knew I was at the game yesterday at Newcastle. The reaction to the videos I did not know about because I was driving back. My phone died pretty much just after everything got uploaded and everything went on the channel. So when I got back, charged the phone in the car, around about 11:30 last night, looked at my phone and wow, the feedback, the comments, everyone hitting me up from every part of my socials, and I just had no chance to even react to it. And you know what I'm like, I like to react and speak and get back to everyone on the channel, the social media, about what is going on. I don't just like to post out there and then just not interact with you guys even more when you do come back with the comments. So this video is about that. When I looked at the phone, 186 messages, it was just a little bit much to get through, even for me. I do like to get messaging and get out to people, but this video is all about your reaction to yesterday. I put it out there, this was a relegation fight for United now, and you know, the reaction I got, it was trending, my video, my fan cam was trending, the messages were coming in the hundreds, the feedback was unbelievable, I could not believe it. So I just thought it was important just to get your points of view across in this video and make sure that you guys knew that I wasn't just posting it out yesterday, I wasn't just looking for a reaction like that. That's just how I felt, literally straight out of the game, raw yesterday. I was looking ahead to what was coming in terms of the fixtures, and that's just how I felt. And yeah, I got a little bit of stick for it, but the majority of it was bang on. And I'm just going to go through the messages now. I'm going to try and get through as many of these messages and bring out as many points as I can from these messages now. I've got my phone here, I'm going to go for it. Let's have a look at what you guys were saying, because man, it went crazy yesterday. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to start right at the bottom of the list. My God, there's loads here. Let's just go through as many as I can and let's just see where everyone's at. Let's see everyone's feelings. There's a lot that are very, very similar, so I'm just going to try and get through as many of these as I can. Like I said, there's hundreds, so let's just see what we've got here. Wayne Gamble on the YouTube channel says, "Oh, get over it, lads. Bloody hell, we were a QO side and mid-table side before Fergie." I don't know what you mean there, mate, I'll be honest. Before Fergie, mid-table, what? Yeah, but we had men playing for us then, didn't we? It's a different era. We weren't spending as much money then. You know what I mean? And you can say what you want to say about that, but to be honest, it doesn't matter what it was like then. This is now. This is where we are now. We have the 4th highest wage bill in European football. So Wayne, no, not having it, mate. Sorry. Peter Tugno, Liverpool fan. It's just a series of. I don't know if you can pick that up. I don't know. It's not going to show it, maybe. No. All that yellow there was laughing emojis. So yeah, we're getting bantered. Simple as. There's not much more you can say. We're just getting completely bantered by other fans and other clubs, and we deserve it. Simple as. Can't really say nothing. Zignigs, 100% correct as usual, mate. 2 wins in 8, 0 wins away from home since March. Nobody that can even score. We have no forwards. Rashford isn't a forward or goal scorer. Mata and Matic passed it. McTominay bang average. Goes on and on and on. I think echoing a lot of what United fans were saying yesterday. And you know what, mate? It's truths, mate. Some people don't like the truth, they don't want to hear it, they're still fairy tale Manchester United and this is it. But I keep saying it, there's only so long that this name can carry this football club as it is now, because the money will run out, the footballers who want to come here will run out because we can't afford to pay them, and that's the only thing that's appealing coming to this club at the moment. So, you know what, mate, you are bang on, mate, I totally agree. Bob S. Adam, there's no style, no tactics, and no No player selections are terrible. Ollie has no clue. Coaching staff have no idea. Can you tell me what credentials Carrick has to be coaching? What does he actually do? Yeah, I heard that one on the radio a lot coming back on TalkSport actually from the game last night. It's like, if Ollie wasn't a United legend, would he be at the club? We've spoke about that before. I've brought up a lot of times. I know he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He got Cardiff relegated and then got sacked from the Championship with Cardiff, and he's a Molde manager who apparently now are doing a bit better than what they was when Ollie was there. That doesn't say a lot, does it? But to be honest, no, when you break it all down, then it doesn't look good at all, and that point is coming out more now. Tactical masterclass by Bruce to defeat the tactical masturbate Ollie. I've not looked at all these messages, so this is just raw. This is how there is. There's nothing censored on this channel. That was from Skalskit. You might have guessed. Literally, yes. Cole Alexon is a regular on the channel in the comments. This team is garbage. Ollie has to get Marco Bielsa. Ollie has to go. Sorry, Marco Bielsa in. Marco Bielsa. There's a shout, isn't it? That's like another Van Gaal style manager with everything down to a T, sleeping at the training ground, but he's ex-Leeds, and you've got the diehard United fans who just won't let that lie. Then we'd have the usual managerial issues of some fans liking him, some not. I know that's the case in a lot of clubs and with a lot of managers, but Bielsa, another Championship standard manager, is that where we really need to go? I can see where you're going with it in terms of actually nailing down and attention to detail, but United is a different kettle of fish to Leeds now. As much as rivals as we are, and Leeds used to be big, it's just a totally different ball game now. But it's like you said, that is a question still on its own. Who, if not managers like that, who is available to come in right now? Not right now. Then even in the summer, who's going to be available? It's all open at the moment. It really is. We don't have average manager, they are worse than that. I think it just means the coaching staff again, the managers. That was from Cam, 24 FPS on YouTube again. Yeah, average at best I would say right now, our coaching staff. Judging off what we're seeing on the pitch, they're the coaches training the players, they're the ones who implement the plans, and how we're going to play, it does look average. It's worse than average, like you said, definitely. Andy Core, another regular on the channel, and the sad thing is, it's not a surprise as we are all expecting it. Ollie hasn't a clue what to do. As you can see in his team selections, we will be slapped by Liverpool and the atmosphere will get even more toxic. Yeah, it will. Can anyone honestly see us beating Liverpool at Old Trafford? That's a tough ask, it really is. The way they're playing, 17 wins in a row. And then we go away to Norwich. That will be a 6-pointer in a relegation battle, let's be honest. If we lose to Liverpool, Norwich is a 6-pointer. As painful as that is to say, it is being honest and is the truth. Jonathan Herbert. No other team in the Premiership would even stand for this manager, but it's still act like Ollie's a genius who will pull us through. What is it about Ollie that makes people say that I don't even like to say it. I don't like to slag the manager off. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest. We all like Ollie. We all love Ollie for what he's done. And this is just me being real with you guys right now, just saying it as it is. You are coming across to me here. I'm just reading them straight out. There's no way I could have got through all his messages last night, and they're all coming out raw. But Jonathan there, he's hurting. He just doesn't see what other fans are seeing in Ollie and what they think he can actually do now from this point. What are they seeing in Ollie that makes them think he's going to turn this around? He's not really giving us much encouragement. I think that's the main point from Jonathan. Idlelands, agree fully, Adam. No shots on target against the poor Newcastle side. Says it all. We had close to 60-65% possession and couldn't get near their goal. Ollie again setting up Mata and Pereira on the right, Greenwood on the bench. Why does this keep messing around with the starting lineup? Why does he keep messing around with the starting lineup? So on and so forth. It goes on and on and on. You know where he's going with that. It's the way Ollie's setting things up, and he's not helping. Even in game, we're looking at it. It's like, what's he going to change? What's he showing us? How's he going to change it? he just swaps the wingers. That's all he seems to be able to do. He did it against Alkmaar, he did it again against Newcastle yesterday. It's not encouraging for us fans to see. We want a manager on the sideline who's actually looking like he can make a decision, who can make a substitution and change the formation or the tactics in game. It's not all about how you're setting the team up in training. You need to be able to change things in the game situation, and that again is something that's not encouraging. Can he get better at it? Is he going to get the time now? Because a lot of people have had enough going off these messages. This is a relegation fight to the death. There is no tactical. I'm getting my tongue tied now. There is no tactical or rational for how Ollie sets up the team. Look at Palace, Burnley, etc. The board do not realise and the complete picture here. And there's a leech look of money, and it's, oh man, you know what? It's like I'm reading these messages out here, and they go on and on and on. I know I'm not going to be able to get through all of these here, but this was from Tagger 8. He's basically saying that United are blinded by the club, the hierarchy as such, are blinded by the whole aura around the United legend, and what are they seeing? We can all see it. The pundits, nearly every single one of them can see it, unless it's an ex-United player. Again, I think this is where Tagger 8 is going with on this. It's like all of Ollie's mates, the ex-United players, are all on side of Ollie. He needs time, but yeah, the board have come out and said it's a full process and they're going to give him time. But let's be honest, no one in this board envisaged what was going to happen this season, and no one was thinking that we were going to be in a relegation fight. There is no way that this board are going to let this continue if they think that we are going to be ending up down in this relegation fight, because they cannot afford to go down to the Championship. They really can't. And I think that's where Tagger 8 is coming from there with that message. Is literally just saying, what are they seeing that we can't see? What are they thinking? How is Ollie going to take this forward now from this point? What is he showing us right now? Again, like previous messages I've just read out, what is he showing us right now that is that's convincing them as such that it can all be turned around? I don't know what it is. I really don't. I'm looking at messages there, hoping that someone comes up with a good point. So far, they're all on exactly the same page. They're either laughing at us as opposite fans, or they're actually agreeing with what I said, saying that we are in deep shit right now. There's no other way to describe it. Damien Clark, you're not wrong, mate. Again, said, I'm worried about relegation unless at least 4 quality signings are made in Jan. That ain't gonna happen, so we are in deep shite. I think I didn't even look at that before I said that before, but that is exactly what I've just said. Damien Clark's just pretty much nailed on what I just said, to be honest there. My God, they're all pretty much the same, eh? Alien Tenno, only the Crown Prince of Dubai can save us now. They're the only ones with the money to buy United. We're going to get relegated in a season with Liverpool winning the league. Dark days ahead. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that. That is just like the worst case scenario. We thought last year was the worst case scenario, City and Liverpool fighting for the title. This year, City and Liverpool fighting for the title, and a possibility United's fighting for survival in the Premier League. I mean, oh God, that is just, that's scary. That is a scary thought, it really is. Jimmy Pavlich. Been United fan for over 40 years and we are crap at the moment, but couldn't stop laughing at Saeed. At least I don't have to have a long drive home with him. You could put him on the boot of the car and you still hear him. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. The drive home was entertaining to say the least, let's be honest. Saeed was going on big time. Boxing Sage, Saeed speaks the truth again. You could hear him in my video in the background going on. I was filming my own stuff while Saeed was doing his fan cam for the United stand, and you could hear him in the back. There's a few people who've come on here and said that. Teshin Kiston, Ollie has to go. If we don't get rid of Ollie, we will finish in the bottom half of the table. It's embarrassing we were all Mourinho out, but he would have got rid of the players that are here at the moment. Pogba doesn't care, Martial doesn't care, Rashford on 200 grand a week, but the club couldn't keep Herrera, and he goes on and on and on again. There's a few people outside Newcastle talking about Mourinho in his comments, saying the best thing he did in his career was get United second with that squad. You know what, he's not far off the mark with that comment really now, is he? Manchester United should sign a winger, Oyasa Victor. The last 5-6 years we should have signed a winger, mate. It's simple as. It just goes without saying. It's just an avoidance in a transfer window is United going for a winger, a player that we actually need. It's just ridiculous. It's Anthony Holdford. It's not just one thing, as I've mentioned. The only person not to blame is the tea lady. If Ollie gets the sack, new manager comes in, they've still got the same group of players, chairman, owners, board, so on and so forth. Exactly, mate. It is. It's not just Ollie that needs out of this club that people are saying. It's everything from top to bottom. The only way that would happen for me, I think, something drastic like that to happen, is with relegation. That's the only thing that would really hit home. The fact that we ain't going to get the Premier League money, we're not going to get European money. The sponsors won't go anywhere near us. Well, they would, but not to the scale that they're giving us now in terms of funds. So, yeah, that is exactly what needs to happen, Anthony. Dylan says the board can't sack Ollie because it looks bad to people like Gary Neville. I know where you're going with that one, mate. Yeah, the old United bandwagon, the ex-United player bandwagon. I know exactly what you mean with that, mate. I know where you're going. I don't even have to read on. He goes on and on and on, but I know exactly where he's going with that. I think you all do too. No one who used to be at United is allowed to say a bad thing about anything to do with United right now. I'm talking the likes of MUTV, sort of going into the presses, and you cannot say or ask certain questions. They're avoidable questions, and they don't let you go anywhere near that. It's sort of scripted, like we said, basically. It's like Ollie in the summer talking in press conferences from a string of Ed Woodwards. I made the point several times, but that is where he's going with that one. What did people expect after the squad was decimated in the summer? Yeah, he goes on there. That was Stephen Kendall. He just says basically, what are we expecting? It's a surprise if we win now. That's what I think anyway. I think Stephen pretty much relating to that. You have an Arsenal fan here. I'm not going to mention his name to give him the glory. Just laughing emojis. It's becoming a comedy club, love it. Yeah, more banter. Santa would do a better job. No dirt reservation services says that. Santa would do a better job, yeah. Moles are doing better with Ollie now, without Ollie now. He stifles teams and he's way out of his depth. Injuries are no excuse either, like De Gea said. Yeah, interesting, De Gea said. Michael Myers says that there. De Gea come out, obviously made his comment today. I know there's been a half-hearted comment from Rashford, which people are slagging off in social media as well. You know what, they must Reddit the players having to say these certain things and come out and do medias or interviews after games like this, because it's not just one game now, it's a consistent 17 games, I think, something like that, with 2 wins in the Premier League. And that is shocking, man. That is beyond crap. God, when was the last win in the Premier League? Was it the West Ham game, I think? Way back when? West Ham, I think it was. My God, that is poor. Right, next question, or next comment even. Rex Banner, get the hot water bottle ready. It's going to be a long winter. Say no more. Yep, nailed it. Monroe, Adam, you are right. As much as people want to deny it, we are actually heading for a relegation fight at the moment. I remember the last time it happened, people said it couldn't happen, but it did. That is exactly what I mean. I cannot look away from 2 wins in 17. I can't look away from averaging less than 1 goal a game, creating no shots on target for games on end. No win away from home since PSG in March. No win in the Premier League away from home since February. I can't look away from that. That is what we've got. That's that squad now. In terms of attacking prowess, we've added James to that squad. We've got rid of Herrera, we got rid of Lukaku, Sanchez. So what makes anyone think that this team now has got what it takes to change this run that we're on now. We're where we should be for how we're playing football. It's only going to get worse because the squad's less, and as soon as we get the injuries, like we have now, this was always going to happen. And I'm just not blinded by the name of Manchester United anymore. We're not feared. It's the first thing that anyone says now. People coming to Old Trafford are coming to showcase their skills and play with freedom. That's what it is at the moment. I'm scared of anyone coming to Old Trafford at the moment. So I'm looking at games thinking, right, we've got to look at the home games because they're the only ones we look like we're going to win. We've got Liverpool next. Probably not going to win that. We can't win any games away from home, and October, November is just full of away games. We've got Bournemouth and Norwich coming up after Liverpool. You know what? Norwich 6-pointer, Bournemouth are ahead of us playing better football. This is why the relegation comments come out, because people are looking ahead and being real with it. Let's get on to the next question. Ali Bob's Marland. If United lose to Newcastle, it really is getting serious. Serious is serious, mate. It is where we are right now. Ray, we are doing worse than Liverpool in their worst season in the Premier League era. We are a shambles, shambolic, a disgrace. I could have never imagined that we would have fallen this far since Ferguson said he needs to go now. We need a manager in now just to save us from relegation. Philly's Big Blue Rabbit, the key word in that name is blue. He is a City fan. He does come on and make some sensible points, so he does show up in the live shows as well, Phil. So thanks for commenting again, mate. No easy answer, boys. The answer is Ollie has to go. For Ollie to stay, there are positives. At this moment, is deluded. Say that right? That's how he said that. I don't know if that was finger trouble, but you get the gist of where he's going with that. Ollie has to go now, otherwise we're just going to keep falling. That's coming quite a common theme right now. Jatin S. Sadly, it's time. It's time for Ollie to go. The only option that we've got left is too late. Yep, same as the other people. Leaping Tiger, another regular. How are we doing, mate? The truth is, most of us fans were like, give the job to Ollie. He will. Give the job to Ollie, we're right. That's where I'm thinking. Adam, it seems there are problems between Pogba, and I said this. I think he's echoing what I've said. He said we all got carried away with Ollie getting the job. We know he should have got the job just from the run that he went on last season. We got taken in by it in a way. I know I was fully behind it as well at the time. I'm not going to deny it. I've talked about Pogba and Ollie having issues before. He's saying exactly the same thing. Something isn't right behind the scenes there. Maybe all Leeds fans never thought or believed that they could be relegated. That's from Adams Dauba. Yeah, exactly, mate. That is the ultimate fear. Proof that a big club can go down. Not just one division, 2 divisions. If the team had Said's passion, we wouldn't be in this mess. Yeah, you can say that again, mate. Said shows all the passion in the world. He wears his heart on his sleeve, the lad, doesn't he? He says it as he sees it, and that's just him. That's his opinion. We've all got our opinions and are entitled to them. Bring back Louis van Gaal. At least play possession-based football. Sadiq Rahman again. Mike Jones. I've been saying it. We might get relegated since Palace, Adam. Since Palace. What the hell, man? That was. I mean, we were even 4th at Leicester, and that was Palace game was before that. So people have seen it way before. They're not scared to say it. Sack Ollie and sign Arsenal former coach. You mean Wenger? Yeah, that was Osaya Victor. Wenger, what the hell, imagine that. Ooh, we are going to the Championship. At least the Glazers will be out of United. Sadiq again. To think that we were better under Jose last year tells you everything you need to know. We are going to the bottom. That was Shresh Benjari. It's all exactly the same. 15 years ago, we were all saying Leeds couldn't go down, and they did. Bigger third. That's, yeah, embarrassing. Debbie Eldor. I didn't expect us to lose, but I think we would score a goal in open play. Yeah, open play, that's it. That's RTL saying that. Anthony O'Brien, alright, mate. Just when you think it can't get any worse, bang, they let us down again. Exactly my thoughts yesterday, mate. That was shocking. You know what, I was expecting a win. I thought it can't carry on like this. Jazzy now. Unfortunately, we haven't hit rock bottom. Strap in, guys, it's going to get rockier. Oh, horrible thought. Oh, God. Scott Saul, we are defo relegation, especially if you consider our form from the end of the season. Also, we are awful, and yeah, I think he's going on form from the end of last season going into this season. I put it all together, like I said, the 17 games and 2 wins. That's what I'm going off the relegation comment from. That's what I'm looking at. That isn't just a few games. That's not a blip. That's a half a season if you break it down. We're quarter of the way through this one. Saeed will have a stroke. Yeah, we had to laugh at some of it from yesterday. Andrew Ellis, how you doing, mate? Wenger as director of football. Get it done. I think Ollie's perfect director of football. The one good thing he has done is the signings he's brought in. He's recognised good players for us and brought them in. Joe Cox. I hope you have some air defenders for that journey home. That being probably Saeed, I'm guessing, mate. Yeah, it was fun. Black Hole Mourinho shouldn't have been sacked. That's the big... Yeah, you'd think now would Mourinho be doing better than what we are now. Grass is never greener, so that's what they say. How many years did it take Liverpool to come back from their doldrums? Yeah, it's got to be a few more years, General Lee says. Robin Lehman, this is shocking. Fans at games need to start making it known in the games that we've had enough. We do, mate. We're shouting Glazers out. The fact that we were up right in the heavens at Newcastle, you probably couldn't even hear us on TV. Diddley Squat, if every United fan gave £10, we could probably buy out the leeches. That is the Glazer family. Yeah, I know, mate. We spend enough already, don't we? So what's £10? The whole structure is shit. We are defo in a relegation battle. Lee Craig says it. Belu Pilem. Blame whoever you want to blame, but this current United team is good enough to beat Southampton, Crystal Palace, Rochdale, AZ and Newcastle. Dead right, mate. Dead right. No excuse for that at all, mate. No excuse. Ollie is a PE teacher at best. Devil's Aces. Cam24FP S. Just bring in Laurent Blanc. Love Ollie, but he is killing the club. Del Boy. Can someone tell me why these players always seem to have some excuse for not performing, regardless of who the manager is? Cropper FC, I really want Ollie to succeed and I will back him till the end, but he has to change something, but problems go deeper. And Croppers has been a big Ollie in fan and he's even having concerns now. Pure garbage, just embarrassing. Knight Riders, shambolic, shameful. Davey Double Decks, why is it all youngsters for other clubs and playing well? Why are all the youngsters for other clubs playing well, sorry, but not United? Because United are a virus and our first team players are bringing the younger ones down when they do get a chance. There's like Phil Burton Woods. We are all drained big time. Every match that goes and gets worse, every match we go to with Ollie, press conferences afterwards, clueless, there's no encouragement at all. I take it Saeed wasn't too happy. Haha, Jordan Finlay, Philip Burtonwood as well there. Alright, Phil, mate. That, people, I'm only halfway through the messages, but you get the picture. If I haven't brought up your message, I am sorry. There is just literally too many to go through today. I'm just flicking through them now. There is endless ones here. Everyone pretty much on the same page, and some who message me all the time. I'm really sorry, but I'm just running out of time on the camera and I just have to cut the video there and finish up. But stay tuned for the Premier League roundup. You know how I feel. You've seen my videos yesterday. You guys reacted to them yesterday. Let me know how you're feeling now, one day after. You've let it all soak in, you've watched the reruns, you've seen it all over again. I've watched it afterwards. Nothing's changed my mind from what I said yesterday. If I've mentioned you there in the comments, have you changed your mind? Has anything happened today? Have you heard anything different or seen anything different from just watching it live yesterday? Let me know, comment below. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for all the support yesterday. You guys are the ones that kept me going yesterday. I said it out live, and relegation, it's a big comment, it's a big statement, but a lot of you are agreeing with me now. Things have to change. What is going to change though? That's the next question now, because we know what's coming up in the next few weeks. Leopard never changed his spots. Can these players get better under the coaching staff, Ollie and his team? That's the big question. Again, another one. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay tuned later. Obviously, I'll be getting up the Premier League review show as well with Saeed, and we can get it all sorted. We have been kicked out of the studio where we have been filming recently, so yeah, we're on looking at new destinations, new spots at the moment, but stay tuned for that later. Worst case scenario, that'll probably be out tomorrow, that video. We have obviously had a lot to get through after this weekend's action. Thanks for tuning in, people. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you're watching for the first time. I will catch you later with the Premier League roundup. See you later.